Hello guys, this is Hispanic Jukebox, aka Albert Holson. I want to give you 6 of my favorite old school fragrances, starting from the oldest to the newest. The first one we have is 4711 by Mauer & Wirtz. This is a German company, and they released this back in 1792. It is actually, according to Fragrantica, one of the oldest. This is a freshie. It has bergamot, lemon, orange, petitgrain, anything flowery and fresh. This is an eau de cologne, so it doesn't last very long. As soon as you put something in your hand, you put it on you, probably about 5 or 10, maybe 20 minutes later, it's gone. So if you ever wanted to use this, you better just get you a little decant and just keep spraying as the day goes, because it'll be gone before you know it. 30 minutes, it might be gone. I suggest you just take a decant and just douse it on it. It's fresh. Nobody's gonna be upset with you about it because it's just so pleasant and it's not gonna offend anybody. And the second one I have is Aramis. Cologne aficionados might know this one. Your grandfather was probably wearing this one. This came out in 1966. This one, when you smell it, you know it's old school. It's very dark. It's musk. They call it fougere, like barbershop smell. As soon as you go into a barbershop, you just know that barbershop smell. It smells really good. And this lasts for a long time. I've spent about 5 or 6 sprays of this. It'll probably last you about a good 6 or 7 hours. Back in the 60s, I'm pretty sure this was even more stronger than it is now. I always take a decant of this, and this will last a long time if you then top up if you need to. 1966 is Aramis. Smells really good. The third one I have is Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. This one, to me, smells just like the Aramis. A little bit, there's something different in there. I can't really, I haven't seen the notes on it. Granted, this is my very first video I'm posting on YouTube, but I'm going to go ahead and just wing it for now. And as I keep going, the videos will get better. Paco Rabanne's Pour Homme. This came out in 1972, and it's about 3 years older than me, so it smells really good. Very similar to Aramis, but there's something a little bit different in there. I just can't put my finger on it. Next time I'll have a full note breakdown for you guys. Really good stuff. The third one I have is, you've probably seen it before. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but people used to have the Jovan Musk. That one came out in like 72 as well. But this one is Jovan's Sex Appeal. The whole write-up on it. If you spray it on, you're supposed to have the women just fly to you, whatever. But obviously that's just a marketing thing. But it does smell really good though. With this one, it's kind of strong, but I think it'll be gone in like 5 or 6 hours. Sex Appeal. This came out in 1975. Smells really good, and very inexpensive. The Aramis was more than this one. The 4711 is a little bit cheaper, and you can get big bottles of that for like 20, 30 bucks. This one, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that, depending on how big the size of the bottle. Jovan Sex Appeal, 1975. That smelled pretty good. As you can tell, it even looks very old school. The atomizer is not very good, but it's the juice that counts. And the last 2 fragrances are the most expensive ones out of this list, especially this one. This one is the most expensive one out of this list. Chanel's Antaeus, because it's Chanel. It's gonna cost a lot of money. Even though this is an old school scent, this came out in 1981. Powerhouse. 3 sprays. If you put 3 sprays on, you're good for 8 hours plus. If you put 5, it's so cloying, animalic smell, you probably just drive people away. You really have to get a nose for this. So this is Powerhouse. This is probably the strongest out of this list. And like I said, the most expensive, because it is an actual real Chanel. This is real. As soon as you smell it, you just know it's like, it's very masculine, like you're ready to chop down trees, you know, like a lumberjack. It smells really good. And the last one is, and the youngest one out of this list is Versace L'Homme, and the second most expensive one in this list. I think I paid about, I don't know, like 30 bucks, 35 bucks on it. You know, if you buy this off their website, you're gonna be paying full price. I bought this off of Fragrance Net or Fragrance X, so like 20, 30 bucks. But this one, to me, smells just like the Sex Appeal, the Aramis. I mean, Fougere, you could just tell as soon as you smell it. This one doesn't, it's got a built-in atomizer, so you can't take the cap off. You just have it like that and you just spray it. Can't really spray. It's been a while since I sprayed it, but it smells really good. All of these are great, and 2 or 3 of these are pretty inexpensive. The Paco Rabanne Pour Homme isn't very expensive, like 30 bucks as well. Like I said, the most expensive one is the Antaeus. Easily, I paid over $100 for this thing, but you know, it's Chanel. You're not going to find Chanel's cheap. It's just it's just the way Chanel rolls. But here it is, Chanel Antaeus, the most expensive one, and the oldest one's 1792, all fresh. Make sure you carry decant with this one, because 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, it'll be gone. Like, nobody can smell it because it's gone. Anyways, that's 6 of my favorite old school fragrances. I hope you guys like it. See you on the next one. I'll try to make some videos, you know, more often. This is going to be a rough draft. This is my very first one. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.